Welcome to the beach house. In today's video, you will learn how to be a more suitable spouse.
We're going to a photo shoot. I
think it's been over a year since we've done a photo shoot.
Over a year?
Yeah, we haven't done a photo shoot since last summer.
Guess what today is? Photo shoot day and our 6-year anniversary. 6 years, 3.5 kids later.
I'd say that's success.
It worked.
We still get along.
We've been busy.
We wanted to share with you a few tips and tricks on how we've been able to have a good marriage for the last 6 years.
Michael's like, we need to tell them what the tricks are to a successful marriage. And I'm like, what are the tricks to a successful marriage?
It says our marriage is successful. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm miserable. Not taking life too seriously. That's a good tip.
Yeah, don't take life too seriously.
Don't take yourself or each other too seriously. Just have fun and goofy sometimes.
Yeah.
It's good.
Laugh. Learn to laugh. But we were talking about it. Yeah, you have to scare each other. So we were talking about it, and like if there's ever any advice when we go to a wedding that, well, what advice do you have for the happy couple? And I'm usually like, communicate. You have to communicate every little thing to the point of almost too much.
Get it all out there on the table so you can talk about it.
Yeah. So after communicate, compromise, work through it, be willing to change your opinion, or not change your opinion, but compromise, even temporarily, just to make each other happy.
You can't always be my way or the highway. You gotta be able to work together because you're going to have different opinions and you're not always going to get the way that you want, and that's okay.
And that's just all there is to it. No, because you love each other and you want to, you want to make each other happy, and if sometimes that's the only way, is just to compromise, and so you do it because you love each other.
Unconditional love is the next tip, I would say. Along with that goes forgiveness, because you're going to make mistakes and you're going to do bad things, and you have to learn to love each other so much that you're willing to forgive each other and forgive yourself and move forward and change and get better.
Yeah. I agree with all of what he just said.
I kind of think of marriage as, I think of Rebecca as like an extension of myself, you know? Like I would never divorce my hand because my hand isn't pretty anymore or whatever. Like it's part of me. And so if there's something wrong, I'm going to fix it. If I have a headache or a stomach ache, I'm not going to divorce my stomach. I'm going to go to the hospital and see a doctor and get it fixed. And so in our marriage, if we ever have a disagreement or a problem or something goes wrong, we have to fix it. We don't just get rid of it. We have to work through it. And so I think of Rebecca as just part of me. Like we're one being working together on a common goal.
And I think that's the key too, because if he was feeling that way but I didn't, then it would be a completely different story. But because we both feel exactly the same way on that, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna work through it. We're not gonna just throw it away. We're not gonna trash it, Because of that, it works. Because we're both equally trying.
And we trust each other. And I trust you. I trust that you love me enough that you're not going to hurt me or throw me away or intentionally damage me, because you treat me like an extension of yourself too. So we love each other and trust each other enough that we're going to take care of each other and not ever intentionally, hurt each other. You're not going to intentionally stab your hand or punch yourself in the face.
And then there's been those times where we have hurt each other and either not realized it or just weren't being careful. When that happens, normally I handle it like this. I get really mad about it. Obviously, whatever it was, it's, causing something. I don't yell at him like in the moment or anything. I wait until I'm not super mad, and then we talk about it. And I have to sometimes I get annoyed and I'm like, why am I so annoyed? I don't understand. I don't even understand myself. And giving myself a little bit of quiet time to think about it and to think it through makes me realize what it was that bothered me, and then I'm able to talk to him about it, even if it was completely my fault that I even got mad. Sometimes I do that where I'm just like, I know you didn't do anything wrong, but this really bothered me. about this thing that you did, even though it's like you can't handle it, or I don't know, you can't. I'd have to tell you an exact situation to express.
Just kind of have to let the high emotion and the frustration
die down.
Calm down, let the emotions go, and then look at the situation logically, and be able to communicate about it without being so heated.
Yeah, I think that's so important. And then it will be okay.
Say going on dates.
Yeah, you have to go on dates. He has to spend money on you. And you on him.
Yeah, surprise each other every now and then. Mix it up, surprise each other, and do something nice for each other unexpectedly so that it's not boring.
We all know life gets kind of drab sometimes and boring, and life happens, and so you gotta spice it up. You got to spice it up. That's why I scare him all the time. It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
And I make her breakfast in bed to surprise her.
And I like that kind of surprise. I'm such a jerk.
Kind of seems unfair to me.
Oh.
But how could you say that in this cute face? She's just so precious. Oh, I just love her little. Oh, she's so cute.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Sorry.
I have to cool off before I can talk to you about how that bothered me.
Did I ruin your makeup?
Yes. Just kidding. I'm not mad. I love you. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I would kiss you, but then you'll have pink lips.
And I don't want pink lips.
Okay.
Getting ready for the photo shoot, practicing on some flowers. What kind of camera you got there, babe?
A good one.
Do you know
I
what
never
kind
know.
It is?
I never
what kind
know.
It is, do you?
Let's see. This is
Without looking, do you know?
AFWB Drive ISO.
No,
I'm just kidding.
It's a Canon 5D.
Yeah, it's a Canon 5 EOS 5D.
Fancy.
Canon.
This is actually a really old camera, you know that? They don't even make
But
this
I
one
like
anymore.
it. I like it.
I like it too. It's a good one.
It's a
So
good one.
let's get some fun pictures here in this gardens.
Okay, so I almost fell in some water.
There's a little
There's a little pond, and I was taking pictures, and I started to lose my balance, and I was going like classic TV show.
And I was standing just far enough away that I could not
He
reach her.
could not grab me.
And I was like, oh no, that's what I said. Oh no.
And I was
somebody standing next to you, and they could have probably like grabbed your hand and like pulled you.
Yeah.
But
I got my balance just in time, but you have no idea how close it was. It was like usually when you do fall in, you have this flash of, oh great, right before, like in your mind, it's too late. I'm too far out of balance. I know I'm gonna fall in. That was the thought I had, and I've never gotten that close and not actually fallen in with that thought.
You must have had an angel like.
I think I did. I think I had a guardian angel just like, no, you shouldn't fall in.
Because I was watching and I was like, the way as far back as you were, I was like, it's too late. She's going.
And that's exactly what I thought. I thought, oh, it's too late. Oh no, this is horrible. I'm falling
and then
in.
just like magically.
And then somehow I just went forward just enough that I was like, oh, like it was almost. It was of course it was comical, but it was like I stayed there for too long. I felt just going like like it just kept going. I just kept going like that, and it just didn't stop until I somehow magically got back.
A little miracle.
That really was a miracle, because it would have been a lot worse if I would have fallen in.
You would have gotten soaked, and your camera would have been ruined.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah. With all the pictures.
It really was a miracle that I didn't fall in. It's the closest I could have possibly gotten without actually falling in. Whew, that was a close one.
I feel like we've done the whole vlog today just in the van.
Yeah, we need to actually film the things that we're doing. And now we don't have the GoPro. Well, we're gonna go swimming. Oh, I went yard sailing. Got a few clothes for the kids because they're just growing so fast. And they just tear through their clothes so quickly and easily. They just rip them up. I'm like, oh, another pair of pants gone. That's been our day so far, and now we're just gonna go swimming as a family and have fun, and then we're gonna have more family coming into the town, staying the night, and that will be fun. That will be whole nother party. Last night we just had a party, and now we're gonna do it all over again.
We just party too much. Too much party.
That's right. We party so hardy. Say party hardy. That's right. Okay, here you go.
I want this done too. I want this done too. I want this done too.
Is that yummy, Ellie? Here, Corbin, you can have one too. Take a big bite. Now he's putting her
Don't
down.
cover up the microphone. Put it on the
Eat it, Ellie, eat it. Eat it. Is that good? She's like, I don't really like it. Here, can I have it? Aw, thanks. I'll still use it. Where's my drink? There's my drink.
Yuck.
Hey, I just gave her a bath. She's good. Oh wow, look at that. It's going down.
That's weird looking.
That's all the juice from Ellie's mouth.
Well, there you have it, another episode of the Beach House. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We had my sister and her husband come and visit last night, and also my brother and his wife come stay with us last night, and they're going to be here for the weekend, just passing through town. It's always awesome having my family come and visit me too. Make sure to check out yesterday's video if you haven't seen it yet, and also follow us on Facebook. We post pictures there, and Twitter and Instagram, we post pictures on there too of our family just throughout the day that you don't get to see on the vlogs. It's kind of cool, so make sure to check the links below in the description to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. And also check out Pins and Things. My wife does a lot of awesome craft videos there if you haven't seen them yet. Thanks you guys so much. As always, we'll see you tomorrow, and pause the game.